reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me, you are highly welcome. This is a place for separating facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, we are going to be talking about politics and spirituality, and we are talking about Donald Trump today, his policies that is affecting or influencing people, especially the African people, how it affects us. Donald Trump, as we know, is let me call me a racist, and I will see him as a very good, honest American racist. In fact, I see Donald Trump as the first uh, honest American president in a very long time for good reasons. We have been talking about this issue for a long time. Racism, we cannot trace the origin of this issue. It spans from our contact with these so-called white people, from the Neanderthals to the Caucasians, and it is still the same thing. What is racism? Racism is all about power, domination, oppression, trying to take away the freedom, the liberties of other people. Racism is about egotism, trying to cause problem, disaffection in the planet, trying to prove that you are better, that you are superior to everybody, trying to show your limited vision of how you feel that you should be in charge. Racism is about power, getting undue power, influence over other people, and making sure that these other people do not rise again. Racism is about deprivation. It's about wickedness. It's about creating imbalance, making people feel bad or unhappy. Racism is many things. If you look at the world today, the people that is fueling this racism is the Caucasian race. There is no argument about this. Caucasian race, these people from Europe, the white people that call themselves white, that they believe that white is pure, that they are next to God. These people are the most predominantly racist people in the world today. They believe, especially the Israel people, their religion is all about racism, that they are the choosing people of God. They create the religion is based on racism, that God is a white man. Anything white is good. Anything black is evil. They are right all the time. Mind is right. They don't live to be in harmony with the planet, but to conquer the planets. The mentality of the white man, the typical mentality of the average white man, is to conquer or to let other people or everything on this planet feel or think that or know that they are better than them. I have never seen a race that the main mission is to prove that they are better than everything and anything. This is the mentality of the Caucasian race. They are better than nature. They don't live in harmony with nature. They want to conquer nature. Instead of doing things the right way, they will say, no, I have a better way. They are going to make an artificial substitute that they will say this artificial substitute is much better than the original. Why is this artificial substitute better than the original? Because I created it by myself. This is the mentality of the Caucasian race. Very shy, selfish, miniatured, low mentality, immature mentality. Everything the Caucasian race has ever done since they know about the basics of life is to prove that they are better than everything and everyone else. This is the average mentality of the Caucasian race. Live in harmony with nature. No, they are going to make a fake substitute. Do things the natural way. No, they will not rest until they create a fake substitute for everything. This is how they work. When you come to love, they will know they will create a fake substitute. When it comes to okay, doing using natural element, that we create a fake substitute. When it comes to synthesizing on integrating with nature, we create a fake substitute in the form of technology. Technology that is polluting the planet, that we say this one is much better. Why is it much better? Because they created it by themselves. They are so proud. They want, it's like they are rushing to want to be like gods. They want to outdo everybody so that people will think that they are better, or they will feel better when they create their own substitute for everything. And their substitutes are not always good. We see this mentality in America, always trying to talk in the back, try to feel that they can decide the destiny of every other country, decide the destiny of every other people. Why are they having this kind of mentality? They don't want people to live their natural life. We see this in the dealings with Caucasian people. They always feel that they are better than you, that you know nothing. Everything they do is to prove that they are better than you. Like you are dragging with them. Nobody is dragging with you. Nobody is fighting with you. Do your thing, let me do my thing. No, the Caucasian will not rest. The Caucasian will want to interfere in how you are doing your thing. We want to force you to do your thing its own way. If you don't do your thing its own way, it will say you are a bad person. This is the evil mentality of the Caucasian people. This is why we have so many problems in the world today. Look at how they are interfering in other people's governments, how they are coming to Africa to steal, how they are assassinating African leaders, how they are coming with their religion to force you to worship their religion. All this nonsense, their fake religion that they created, imaginary religion. Look at Donald Trump. Now, the good thing about Donald Trump is that he does the things that many white people think about. Many white people deep down inside their DNA, they are racists. They don't want other races to strive. They want to be on top. Especially for black people, they hate black people so much because when they see the average black person, or when they see the black people, African people, they see what they are lacking in the African. They see what they are lacking. They see the things that they don't have, that they really wish they have. So instead of trying to emulate the African people, no, they want to destroy the African people until there is no more. And this cannot be possible. Because if you destroy all the African people, the world will end instantly. Because the African people are the original people of the earth. You cannot destroy every natural, single living element and you still expect to live in a peaceful environment. You cannot come to Africa and say that you want to force all the African people to accept your religion. It will not work. It will never work. You can deceive a few, you can deceive hundreds and thousands, but you must still see the original people that will not repent, that will not follow your evil ways. Even in America, we still have indigenous people that are still practicing the natural way of doing things, that are still directly connected to the earth, to the elements, to the environment. No matter how they try, they cannot overcome these indigenous people, and it makes them feel bad that they can never be like us. No matter what they throw at us, whatever they try to make us feel like, they can never be like us. They can never be better than us. Let's take an example of Donald Trump. This is a person that in his last tenure as president, he called Africa the shithole countries. They did not say that. Shithole countries. I remember that word. The president calling people shithole countries. This is a person that his ancestors came from Caucasus mountains, from caves, calling African people shithole countries. Why does he have that audacity to do this? Feels like he's better than all the African people, even if he came from nothing, because he feels that he's in power, that they are going to be in power forever, or the white race is going to continue oppressing the rest of the world forever. His feeling about African people naturally is degrading. he don't see African people as people worthy of being human beings. And the good thing about Donald Trump is that he doesn't hide his feelings. Unlike other former American presidents that know how to hide and pretend. Look at George Bush or President Clinton, even the other one, Joe Biden. In fact, look at the American political class, the elite class, the so-called Republicans, Democrats, even Obama. They are all following the same policy. They see themselves as privileged humans that are there to lead the rest, or to govern over the slaves and the servants and the peasants. They see themselves as a sort of aristocratic, bureaucratic bourgeoisie, the echelons of humanity. If you are not part of that clique, you are a slave or a nobody. Then they want to maintain this standard of oppressing, suppressing the rest of the world. You see people that are in this class, people that are the so-called G7 leaders, NATO leaders, all the people that they have been able to recruit to be in this so-called class of oppressing the earth. What you see there is that these are a certain kind of people that base their principles based on the humanization of other humans, based on stealing natural resources, based on oppressing and weaponizing poverty, putting African people down forever, putting our African brothers and sisters in prison in America, making a general slave class. Trump, the good thing about him is that it does not lie, it does not pretend that he's helping you. It lets you know his true character. In his last tenure, I believe he made a lot of mistakes. And he has seen this mistake. He really hates black people. And he knows that a lot of white people hate black people. His dreams is for an American that is a white American. An American that we can envision during the time of the segregation era. A pure American class of white supremacy, where there is very few or minute black or African people in the system, hereby all the major controllers of power are all white people. A dream is for a white America that is not polluted by color, that cannot be, that is a very pure, how will I call it, racism society. And it wants America to go back to that time, that certain time of segregation, whereby black people are nowhere to be found, indigenous people are nowhere to be found. This is the dream of every white supremacist, a pure Aryan race, the Adolf Hitler dream. This is the Elon Musk dream. White America, make America great again. Go back to suppressing the old planets. Make everybody bow to you. And it's actually bringing this dream. This is a childhood dream for him. This is the dream of the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan, the racist clan, the Tea Party, the so-called Republican Democratic elites, the deep state mentality. All this is the things he's doing right now. We can see this in his action. Some of them are very good, of course, because a lot of black people have been asleep for so long, especially we in Africa, i.e. Nigeria. We are asleep. We think that America is your friend. America can never be your friend if you are not a white person. If you are not Caucasian, you can never be American's friend. You can only be American's suburban slave. This is what many black people do not realize. Now, Donald Trump has come now. Many of his policies is not showing the real heart and mind of the racist America. Kicking people out of the country. Not only illegal immigrants. He claimed that he's taking out illegal immigrants. But what are we seeing now? Both legal immigrants, they are all being deported. People that came to the country legally, they applied for visa, paid very expensive money to get American visa. Do you know how difficult to get American visa if you're not an American? You have to almost go through hell to get an American visa. People spend an average of $10,000-$20,000 to get an American visa to come to America from Nigeria. How many people have that kind of money? People spend $20,000 just to go to America. To do what? They don't care. They just want to go there. They say there is an American dream that I have never seen. People went there legally. He is deporting them. What is more racist than this? Imagine a student. Somebody grew up from Africa or Asia, India, watching CNN, being brainwashed that America is the best country. And their dream is to go there to study one or two subjects to become part of the American dream with all the lies they have been telling. And then the person finally applies for visa and becomes a student. Legally, pays his school fees, doing everything, has not committed any crime. Why do you have to deport such a person? If this is not wickedness, if this is not a racist policy, tell me what it is, Mr. America, or so-called racist American people. So many foreign students that went there legally are now being deported. It is not only illegal immigrants that Donald Trump is deporting right now. He's deporting people that went there legally. So many of them have been deported. Tell me, is this not racism we are witnessing? What is their crime of these people because they are not whites? Donald Trump is deporting African people that went there legally. He's deporting Chinese people. He's deporting Indian people. He's deporting everybody that is not white and they were there legally. If this is not a dream, what we have been saying is that this man is a racist and is following racist policies. People will say, oh, I am envy. What do I want envy to America? I don't have any dream. The time I have dream of going to America is when I was ignorant. That was almost 20 years ago. But since I came into wokeness, I don't have any dream. I will never see America in this lifetime. What do I want to do for them? Make I go. What do I want to go? I know I have brothers there. I have sisters there. On a very good day, I would have loved to go there because I love traveling. But the kind of stories I hear from that country, even before now, with police shooting African people all over the place, driving white, black, George Floyd. We see all these cases of killing black people all over the place for doing nothing, just because they are black people. You want me to go to that kind of country so that one police will just shoot me free of charge? Do you think I don't value my life? I value my life. I will not go to a place where police are maltreating my people. I will complain about that place, but I will not put myself in the danger. What do I want to go find today? Is there no food in Africa? Is there not money in Africa? Is there not land in Africa? We can't go there. Maybe they can't go shoot me through it. Through I decrease. See what thing that they do African people now. These are legal students. Students pay school fees. They're not lacking anything. They are not committing crime. Donald Trump is deporting them back. One thing I saw in news that the old Sudan government, it cancelled all their visas, everybody from Sudan, for whatever reason that they deported somebody today and the person is not from Sudan. Sudan rejected the person. This person is not our citizen. They cancelled a whole country's visa. If this is not racism, what it is? I told you that this man is a racist. And the good thing is that he's actually doing the wish and dream of what all the white people want, but now they are pretending, oh, we don't like this. This guy, you voted him. Almost the whole America voted Trump into power. I was here now. We witnessed. I even did a video about how he won him. You people voted him into power because you want to get rid of this useless guy. What is his name again? Joe Biden. That is giving all your money to Ukraine for free and allowing everybody to come into America, which is not exactly a good thing. Now you have come into power now. You are deporting legal people. How are you going to, will these people feel? Some people sold their houses in Nigeria. A lot of people sell their houses just to travel to America. I know many people that have sold ancestral lands, sold all their belongings, mortgaged all their property, borrowed money to fly to America. People do this all the time in Nigeria because they are brainwashed. They believe that the only way they can succeed in life is to go to America or Europe. A lot of Africans have sold houses just to fly to Europe and America to start afresh. And now you are deporting these people back. How do you expect these people to feel? You're deporting them without nothing. They are going to be heartbroken. They are going to be shattered. They are going to be depressed. They are going to be confused. When you say, ask me, how do I feel about this situation? I will say, well, it is what it is. The good thing about Donald Trump is that he is honest with his action. He does not pretend. And we can learn a lot of things from this. This is a wake-up call for African people. Not only African people, the people around the world, anybody that have ears, that have eyes. It is time for us to stand by ourselves. If you trust yourself, you love yourself, you are ready to do right by yourself, you will not feel bad when you see somebody like Donald Trump, because you don't need anything from him and you are not expecting anything from him. So Donald Trump is doing all these things. None of his policies have so far affected me. It will not affect me because I am not sucking up to America into any way. It not get with you and won't go find go there. But of course, it will affect some of my brothers that are there, my sisters that are there. I feel bad, but we need to do the needful. Okay, what we need to learn from this lesson is that we need to find a way to do right by ourselves. We need to have a base in Africa, or we need to develop stronger communities that will sustain us economically. A lot of us Africans, we are the problem. We are the ones that are empowering these racist people to oppress us. How do we empower racism? We empower racism by supporting the system that promotes the racism against us. Many African people, they are complaining of racism, but just give them a little money. What do we see? They rush down to the nearest Louis Vuitton shop, the nearest Versace shop, the nearest white supremacist restaurant to go and be buying their products. We forget totally about our African communities. Racism is power, economic power, social power. This is racism. When you support the racism, the economic system, the social system, the religious system, you are supporting your own demise and destruction. When you go to church every Sunday to pray to the white man that is oppressing you, that is kicking your ass, that you pray to your white Jesus, you are supporting the evil spirit that was created to wipe you out. This is why Africans are slaves. Look at Nigeria with all the money that we have, with all the natural resources. We still cannot get it right till now because our mind, our heart is not in the right place. It is in the heart of Jesus Christ. It is in the dumpster abyss of Muhammad. All the little money we have, we spend it on supporting these criminal systems. If we don't go to Mecca every year, government bring out billions to give to people to go to Mecca, to give to Saudi Arabia, that they are going to Hajj. Government will still give billions to go to people to pilgrimage, to go to Israel, that is the Holy Land. Government sponsor all these things in Africa. How are we going to be free when they don't even teach anything about African spirituality in our schools, but they teach CRS and Islam and Muslim to our children? How are we going to be free when all our products are bought from are sold to us by our oppressors? From clothing to even pints, to singlet, to toothpick, to biro, everything. Now your oppressor, they make them. When you want to buy something, you have to buy it from them. How are we going to be free? Which thing are we producing? Small money that we average African we get, if we go and spend it in supporting their businesses. We don't buy African. We don't buy black. We say it's inferior. It is only when it is made in Europe, it is superior. These few ones were there. If you don't use iPhone in Nigeria, you are not a big boy. People like us that use Android, that they insult us every day, that we not get money. I agree. I'm not in competition with anybody. I have never used iPhone in my life. Not because iPhone is not good, but it is too damn expensive. For what? Phone that they make with $150 in China, I will go and buy it for $1,500 because I want to become myself a big boy. Am I stupid? I have never been that stupid in my life. Things that we spend our money on unnecessarily. All these companies are owned by the enemy that is oppressing us. These are ways to buy products, try to, okay, there are sometimes you cannot do with foreign products because we don't have capacity. But you can be able to make a budget. Okay, I will 50% African products I can buy. Maybe 50% I can buy the things that we cannot make very well. I can buy from these other people. But you see many African people, they don't want to use anything African products. And they complain of oppression. You will see some so-called, once some black people start making money, they don't eat in any local food anymore. They start eating only foreign gourmet food. Everything they are buying is from Europe. Everything they are buying is from the oppressor. Everything, all their lifestyle changes to support the system that they are fighting. It's impossible. When you don't support your brother, you don't support your sister, how are you going to be free? Many, they just have little money in Nigeria. They don't run go Europe. For their mind, associate living in Europe means that you have lived, your status is now higher than the average African. You have not evolved financially. You're not at the same level again. You are a big boy. Even if you are sweeping street in the Europe, even if you are washing toilet in the Europe, they believe that they are still a big boy, better than the average African that does not do all this kind of menial job in Africa. This is the mentality they have. What are you enjoying in Europe? Looking at white people face that don't care about you, looking at buildings, counting street, counting road, trying to integrate. What is your mission? If you want to go to abroad, I tell people, why are you going to this abroad? You have to have a clear mission. Are you going there to make money, to come and improve Africa? Are you going there to learn a particular skill to come and improve Africa? Are you going there with a clear mission that will benefit you or your people? If you are not having a clear mission, you just want to go there to satisfy your selfish life, where you have a freedom of enjoying yourself. But at the end of the day, does your life count? What have you been able to do to affect your generation as a black person living abroad? Have you been able to create an independent system that will protect you from all these kind of things that Donald Trump is doing? Anything where you do, open your eye. White people, Caucasian, I call them out. They know how to pretend. When they say the best pretender in the world, they are the white people. When you near them as a black, they pretend that they love you, that they like you, that they have your best interest, but they don't like you, but they don't say it. But Donald Trump will tell you straight that I don't like you. This is the good thing about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is honest. Donald Trump is no more racist, according to this guy from Nation Islam. He's no more racist than Bill Clinton. He's no more racist than any American president. But he doesn't hide his feeling. So that is why they don't like him. But the other people, they pretend. Bill Clinton, when he was there, he pretended to be a friend of the black people. They call him the first black president. He came to Nigeria at that time. I saw him on TV dancing with our own president to high life music. But what was Bill Clinton doing in America? He was jailing black people. He created the 3-strike law. If you commit crime 3 times, you go to jail for life. Bill Clinton did that to black people, but yeah, they still call him the first black president. Hillary Clinton, what did she do? She made sure that they killed Gaddafi. And she said it. Now, what are we having now? Trump has come again. What do you think Trump will do for Africa? He's still going to oppress Africa. The plan now is to kill Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, because it's not allowing them to get free goods anymore from his country. They will keep on doing their racist policy of oppressing and suppressing us. So his actions should be a wake-up call for African people that you have to do right by yourself. The people that are doing this racism to you, find a way to stop supporting them. They are not forcing you to buy their products. You are doing it willingly. They are not forcing you to go to their church. You are doing it willingly. They are not forcing you to go to their country. People go through hell to go to America. Can you not see the news? People trek. They will trek from Venezuela. They will trek from El Salvador. They will trek from Haiti. I wonder how they do all this trekking. Even Chinese people, people will even trek from Africa. How do they get to the borders of America? Why are they doing all this? They have been brainwashed. And it's a good thing is pushing them back. So that you have to face your problems. You cannot run away from your problems. A lot of African people think the way to solve our African problem is to run away. No, 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 you cannot run. You must stand and fight. Donald Trump is doing us a favor to kick these people out, come back to your country and try to fight our evil governments. This is what we need to do. We cannot keep running. Are you a deserter? Jumping ship, selling all your properties to relocate abroad. This is the trend in Nigeria. Once the average Nigerian start having little money, before you know, they have sold all their property, they have go to UK. And guess where they go to UK? Their wives are dealing with them. Once they buy a little house, the Nigerian wife will just kick them out of the house and take everything. They are integrated. Don't you want to be integrated into the boarding house? A lot of African men and Nigerian men, they are weeping that have taken their wife to UK, and that the wife have been integrated into the proper European culture of treating men like trash, taking their houses, taking their property, and 70% of their property, and now they are on the streets crying. You are the one that want to integrate yourself. Welcome to the real world. The European world have no feelings for anybody. It is all a world of pretense. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Even in their relationship, they know how to fake everything. They are experts at pretending. Oh, you cannot trust a white man for anything. They sabi pretend. They are the best in letting you think that they want to do something for you and they're there to kill you. I have eat with these people now. I don't whine and dine. I know them. You know, if you tell me. I lived outside Nigeria for 15 years. I interacted with these people. I know them. Those Africans that are still thinking the white man is a savior, I feel very sorry for you. It's my dream that a lot of Africans should travel. Because when I left Nigeria, I went to many countries. I learned a lot of things. First-hand experience. This one did not tell me. I witnessed racism in so many countries. So I know how it is. So I want you to travel to, so that you will go and witness the thing, then come back. I know that within the next 20, 30 years, a lot of Nigerians will step away from Christianity. Especially the ones that have traveled. Traveling is the best form of education. You think what you see in CNN is real? That there's no more racism in America? You are lying. Think again. Racism will never end in America. Unless, I will not say unless what, but the only thing I will tell you, unless you do right by yourself. You cannot change the world, but if you change yourself, your world will change. People that are getting whacked by Donald Trump policies are people that depend on the system of America to help them, to give them opportunities. Those are the people that are getting the pinch. If you have even been living in America but you don't depend on the system, it will not affect you. If you are somebody that is a conscious black man, conscious black woman, you have been seeing the signs and the cracks on the wall, you would have prepared yourself for now. I have been saying it on this channel, that the time will come like this. I have already prepared myself a long time for any eventualities. So, they affect me again. Waiting. Before I go reach where I did, many people could not die. Not be people like us now, not be our head that they drink water. Okay? Those people that are dying, oh, America, my darling, if I don't go to America, I will not live, I will not survive. Where are they now? They are running up and down. ICE is looking for them like rabbits, to catch them like rats. We see racism. It's a good thing. See, Elon Musk is so happy. Elon Musk has never been happier in his life, even though he's losing money every day. He's so happy that he's part of the dream of bringing back a white America. When he did the Hitler salute at the Trump inauguration, I said it on this channel, that white racism is back. What do we see now? This is Elon Musk that was born in South Africa to a family of slave riders. His father have a lot of mines whereby they use African people to mine resources and give them nothing. Elon Musk is a product of white supremacy. This is a man that from your country that you say you came from, South Africa, your own company, Starlink, is not in South Africa. Just because you cannot give 30% of your shares, of your company shares, to the people of South Africa to buy from, because you don't want any black person, any single black South African to benefit $1 dividends from your country. The national policy in South Africa is that for any multinational company to do business, you must give 30% shares ordinary shares uh, for the people of the country to buy, so that ordinary people can become part of that company. They can make profit while you make profit. Elon Musk refused to put Starlink in South Africa because he don't want to abide by the rules and regulations of the country to give 30% ordinary shares to the general public, because he doesn't want one single black South African to benefit anything from Starlink. This is the racism of Elon Musk, that he even wrote to the South African board of the Ministry of Public Empowerment to complain that 30% shares to be sold to ordinary shares to be sold is a significant blockade to his development and interest of his company. Can you imagine? This is Elon Musk for you in South Africa, a country that you say you love. You cannot help one single person in that company. Only the people that you want, only white people that you want are members of your Starlink. So Starlink is not in South Africa. Then he went to meet Donald Trump to complain that they are oppressing white people in South Africa, that they are taking their lands. Are white people native to South Africa? These are the children of the people that came to steal and kill millions of South Africans to steal their gold and diamonds. They are saying they should give them land, that they are native. Who told you they are native? They are not from South Africa. And they are oppressing the real African people, the real black people. They are complaining, making Donald Trump to have problem with South Africa now, saying South Africa is racist. You want to relocate white people. Of course, relocate white people to America. We don't care. This is the same man that is now running America, the Department of Government Efficiency. What are we seeing in the efficiency of the government? More racism, racist policies. It's a good thing because it will make African people all over the world to be awake. We need to be awake. A lot of us are sleeping. When I talk about African spirituality, you see Africans running under the table. They don't want to listen to anything that will empower them. If you are somebody that is practicing African spirituality today, you should see yourself as a highlight force of the people that are protecting and preserving the sanity of this planet. We are the last hope for sustainable growth, development, and spiritual revolution in this earth. We people practicing African spirituality. We are not many anymore. And a lot of us, we are an endangered species. You should see yourself as somebody that is not like ordinary people. The only thing that will rise African again, that will make Africa great again, is African spirituality. When you are practicing your African spirituality, you are true to nature, you are true to yourself. You interface with nature on a regular basis. It is we that will restore balance, sanity to this earth, not the Caucasian race, not Jesus Christ, not Muhammad, not any other form of spiritual system, because they are all fakes. They are not organic. They have nothing to offer you except substandard, polluted, adulterated doctrines that will weaken you. So we have an important role to play in balancing things. So if you are a practitioner, you should have seen all this coming, and you would have prepared yourself for any eventualities which involve and is not limited to protecting yourself. Do not promote these Western companies, corporations. Mind the way you buy their products. You cannot be spending your money on the people that are oppressing you unnecessarily. It is even better you buy products from China. Buy Chinese. I don't see anything wrong in buying Chinese. They are way better than these white Caucasian people. They are way better than the European people. If you cannot buy Chinese, do your own products. It is better. Focus on businesses that are there to help you, sustain you, not to oppress you. Your spiritual system is very, very paramount to all this. Somebody was saying yesterday that he has read and studied. He don't know how to tie all this empowerment together. What you need to focus on is the African spirituality. That is the way out of this mess. It will help you. Do not be afraid of being deported back to Africa. Okay? If you are living in America or anywhere, see it as a blessing. Besides America, there are many other good countries to go. Many other countries that are better than America. You can go to Asia. You can go to Thailand. You can go to China. You can go to Malaysia. You can go to Philippines. If you must go somewhere, you go to Asian countries. I'm not saying that racism is not. The racism is there. It's everywhere, but it's not as worse as what you are getting in America right now. Okay? There are many other countries to go for your education, to go for whatever you need, and you will get it at a very low cost, and you will get value for your money. It's not America. I don't encourage people to go to America and Canada. Even they pretend too much in those places, and it's so cold. And the people there, you are not getting the best from human beings. They are not organic. Many of my friends that have gone to Canada, gone to America, they come back, they complain. Things are very expensive. The attitude of the people. You're not going to get that in other places. Go to Asia, come to Africa. There's still hope here. So don't look at it. It's a good thing that Trump is doing. He's doing the heart and mind of what white people have always wanted. But now many of them are pretending that they don't like him. They don't like him. Who told you they like him secretly? But they don't want him to be showing it out. And I tell you what, same people that Trump is deporting now, he is going to bring them back again into America. All these illegal workers, so-called illegal workers from El Salvador, Mexico, Venezuela, that are doing the farm work, doing the menial jobs, doing the cleaning. They are working there almost for next to nothing. And American companies are exploiting them because they pay them very cheap. Many of them are even working for companies like Amazon, big time companies. Now, what will happen when you have deported all the illegal immigrants? Who is going to do those menial jobs? Black people are never going back to do menial jobs in America. This is what he does not know. Who is going to be picking the cotton fields and doing their farm work? It's not going to be black people. Black people are not doing all those jobs anymore. So it's going to now create a program to bring those people back because it's going to affect the productivity and the economy of America where there's no workers to do all those. There's going to be serious problem in America. So he's destroying the country by himself with his racist attitude, but he does not know. He will get to a point that his own racist executives will start complaining, start telling him that look at what is going on. We don't have workers anymore. Everything is now expensive. You need to bring those illegal immigrants back into this country. It's going to create a pathway to bring them back. So just look at it. Don't worry. For those people that they have been deployed, don't feel bad. Prepare your bag. Do whatever you want to do. And let it be a wake-up call that we need to do right by ourselves. Especially people from Africa, thinking that we're going to America will solve all their problems. You cannot run away from your problem. You have to face it. Okay, come back to Nigeria. We are waiting for you. Come and be suffering with us here. Okay, there's still much opportunities here. Despite the way Nigeria is, there's still a lot of opportunities here than in America. Okay, we are still growing. There are still many things that needs to be done here, especially in Africa. So I see Africa as the final frontier. So you're running away from your continent. All the Chinese are coming here. Everybody is coming here. The so-called Americans are still coming here too. And you are running away. What are you going there? America is already saturated. Europe is already saturated. Look at their growth rates. Their growth rates, if they are lucky to get 2% growth in a year, they are very happy. But you see African countries getting 8 to 10, 15% growth in a year. Meaning there's a lot of opportunities here. So why are you running away? Are you lazy or are you a deserter? I don't understand. So we see Trump, what he's doing in America is a very good thing because it's going to wake us up to our responsibilities. And it will make us do right by ourselves. We need to give away these bad habits of junking on Western goods. The money we spend on their clothes is too much. A lot of African people, if they don't buy designer label, they have not buy clothes. If they don't buy Versace, they don't buy Polo, they don't buy Nike, they don't buy Louis Vuitton, they don't buy Prada, they never buy clothes. All this money, where is it going to? Europe and America, and you want to be free. Many of their cars, the same thing. Electronics, the same thing. Food, taste for food, the same thing. When they want to vacation, Paris, all our taste is there. How many white people are coming here to spend money? And yet you want to be free. The worst of all, our religious system, the same thing. Christianity, everything about you is supporting and promoting white supremacy, yet you want to be free. Any slave that is following the religion of his oppressors will never be free and will never be treated equal. If you don't know it today. Nigerian people never learn this lesson. They never learn this lesson. But Donald Trump is teaching them. During the election, I saw many Nigerians praying for Donald Trump to win. Some of them even were singing songs in local language, playing it on TV, Nigerian TV. They were campaigning for Donald Trump to win election inside Nigeria. I was like, what didn't concern these people concern America? I see street children we never show belleful, they do campaign for Donald Trump to win American election. I saw all this on Nigerian television. Now Donald Trump has won. What is he doing? He's kicking your ass. I am very happy about this. If it was Joe Biden, we would still be asleep. And this would have gotten much, much worse. I don't know. So if that way, it will still get worse. So Donald Trump is doing a good thing. He's making America white again. So let's see how white he can be able to make it. Then let's see how far it will go. It will go in Africa. I know it has nothing good for Africa. There's nothing good on the table except more enslavement. The only mission Donald Trump has is to force African countries to sign deals that will put them in problem. He has already started that with Congo. He has started that with Ukraine. He's going to try to sign more deals that will put people in bondage. He has nothing good for you. So we need to do right by ourselves. This is the only way that will liberate us from this thing. We need to get sense. Those my lazy African brothers and sisters, especially in Nigeria, we no one get sense. Waiting they happen for goat house, still they happen for fowl house. It still they happen for dog house. It still they happen for rat house. So if you no one get sense, sense will get you. Now so it just be. Okay? There's no going to heaven for you. Face your problems by yourself. You see Donald Trump, he claims to be a Christian. He's not afraid of going to hellfire. No American government or presidents are afraid of going to hellfire because they know it does not exist. So you that is afraid of going to hellfire, why are you fooling yourself? Israel that is killing Palestinians every day, they are not afraid of going to hellfire. Is it not in their Bible that killing is not good or killing is a sin? Or don't they have a place that says love your neighbor as yourself? Why is Israel still killing Palestine? Have they not killed enough people? When are they going to apply the principle of loving their neighbor as their self? America does not love its neighbor as itself. Israel does not love its neighbor as itself. All the European nations, UK, United Kingdom, France, Germany, Spain, they do not love their neighbor as their self. So what kind of religion are you still following? You are just a stupid person, lazy person, and they will treat you like this. It's only people that have this religious mentality that they are the slaves of those people. People like us that practice hardcore African spirituality, they can do nothing to us because we never compromise and we will never put ourselves in a situation that will make somebody will say they want to kick us out of their country. And you never find me in that kind of scenario. It is these people that are running away from their responsibility, that are Negro, how would I call it, coons, a lot of the coons, people that are trekking from Nigeria through the Sahara Desert to go to Europe because they love Europe so much that they are going to risk their life to go and sweep streets in Europe. Those are the people that you will see in this kind of situation. If you know yourself as an African man, you will never put yourself in a situation that will demean you. This is the power of African spirituality. Common sense, sense of pride, sense of direction. If you know your worth, you will not take nonsense from anybody. If you know your value. So all these people where they suffer, so many of them don't know their self. It's just a simple truth. They don't know their self. They never bath. And this kind of people that they do Sarah and sacrifice for America and Europe. And then now white people they do sacrifice, human sacrifice, not be people like us. So if you are practicing African spirituality, take it serious. Know your worth. You are the last bastion of freedom and illumination for this planet. So I salute you and I thank you very much. And I think I will stop here for today. Questions and comments are welcome. Like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe, hit the notification bell. All these things, it need to work again for YouTube. YouTube has changed its model. YouTube, you no longer, they don't care about anything anymore. The YouTube model is that you have to have a channel, that you have to have product to sell. All this like and share, you need to work again. You don't even get money from views. You must have a product. And thank God I have many products. If you want to learn African spirituality at the Tisham, this is, I would say, the best channel, if not one of the best channel, where you can learn African spirituality on YouTube. This channel is not for everybody. It is not for weak people. It's not for lazy-minded people. It is not for dabblers. It is not for people when imply say that yours look for one night stand until we go help them. May they boost their life. They may they run back to white supremacy. I need to work for such people. I don't work for pastors. I don't work for Yahoo boys. I don't work for idiots. Okay, I work for people that really want to learn, support, and advance African people. I don't also work for white people too. All these Caucasian people that are here to steal from Africa. I need to work for them too. I select people here. The way that they select us, we select them. If you want to learn African spirituality, I have a 6-month program that I teach it from the history to the science to the metaphysics and the hardcore spirituality. In 6 months, you will learn all these things. Instead of you picking piece and piece of information all over the place that have been corrupted and bastardized, you can learn the raw source from here. The real African history, I will teach you. Where they plagiarize your original spirituality, I will teach you. The interrelationship between science and spirituality, I will teach you. How to practice hardcore, organic African spirituality, you will learn it here. In 6 months, you'll be a master of this subject. It's just $600. Register for that program. Okay? Then if you want to read book, I have written 3 books so far that will teach you many things you need to know. This one is on quantum physics. Talks about the interrelationship between science and spirituality. This is where science and spirituality meets. For those people that are saying, what is the interrelationship? This is the book that you need to read. Yeah, I was able to trace it out with a lot of scientific etymological evidence that will take you up to speed. We update you. Okay? Then this book too, I covered many advanced topics: time and space travel, negative space, evil forest, origin of Gargut, origin of the Christian religion from Kemetic spirituality, sacred space, and a lot of other powerful topics that they don't teach in your conventional schools. Okay, get it here. If you want to know how to do spells, over 200 spells are here. Spells for love, protection, well-being, different illnesses, all of them are here. Over 200 powerful spells are here that will help you. If you don't have knowledge of African spirituality, this book will propel you, will increase your capacity, and will empower you to do what is needed to be done. So get this book. If you also want to know how to make contact with the deities in African spirituality, the organic deities, Kemetic deities, our own Orisha, West African deities, this book gives you guidelines and instructions that you can use to do the rites that will bring them into your consciousness, into your space. Powerful book. With this book, you don't need to be walking up and down. You don't need to come to Nigeria stressing yourself, paying hotel bills, be doing stressful shopping for babalaos or people that will teach you. Just get this book, practice at the comfort of your own home, and connect to the true source of your original greatness and originality. You get any 3 of them in just $300, postage included. Powerful books that you need. Even if you're advanced, intermediate, you need these books. You need to have this knowledge. So, okay, it may not be mugu for the spiritual side of things. So you need to empower yourself today. Know your way, not be cost. Okay? It's not insults. Now advice. Empower yourself. Know something. Leave this their toxic religion alone, for crying out loud. This is what is killing our people the most. Toxic religion of Christianity and Islam. Leave their expensive, overpriced products alone that is draining your finances. Leave them alone. Stop supporting companies that are encouraging racism towards you. Buy from African companies, buy African products, empower Africa, build strong economy, It will cushion this effect, all this nonsense they are doing. When you don't give them money, they will starve and they will die. Hungry will catch them. Okay? Stop patronizing their products. Leave them. Be proud of yourself. Love yourself. Love your country. All this is what we empower black people. Simple things to do. But due to the greed of our people on the brainwashedness, they don't want to leave them. So they will now continue to suffer. Now continue to suffer until they get sense. So I'll leave this for here now. If you also want to do your Oracle Tarot divination, I do those readings on this channel. I charge $50. You want to buy your spiritual soaps, your perfumes, your native shock, your calories, your thunderstone, all kinds of spiritual products. I still sell them on this channel. You can contact me for all these things as well. Apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.